You want to sell online. Make sure you stand out. Go to Wix e-commerce and create a professional online store that will grab shoppers' attention. Build a state-of-the-art storefront and make it your own. Showcase your products with striking product pages and sell subscriptions. You can practically smell the beans. Go global and display prices in local currencies. Want to boost your sales? Grab a coffee and chat with your customers to offer product advice and send instant coupons. Streamline your checkout process with automated shipping fees and sales tax calculations. If a customer leaves items behind, remind them to complete their purchase with an abandoned cart recovery email. As orders come in, manage your inventory and track your sales from one convenient dashboard. Analyze your comprehensive sales and traffic reports or build your own.
When it comes to adding links to your description or to your pinned comment, one of the biggest mistakes I see people seeing is that they put a link there, and when you click on it, especially when you're on your phone, it will take you outside of that YouTube app. It will take you to a different web browser. Now, people don't like to watch YouTube videos in the Safari app. They like to watch it inside that YouTube app. So you really want to keep people inside that YouTube app as much as you can. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to add links that will keep people inside that YouTube app. And another huge mistake I see people make is when they put websites inside of their description, they're not clickable. This is huge. If people are watching your video and you want to send them to a website or some sort of funnel, you really want to make sure that that link is working. So in this video, I'm going to cover all those things coming up.
You got to just press record.
Hey guys, my name is Norman Molt with Think Media. Let's jump right into this video. So the first thing I want to touch on is that major mistake where when someone clicks on a YouTube video link in your description, it takes them outside of the app. Why is that, you ask? Well, it's because the link is altered. You have to make sure that when you are sharing a video link in your description or your pinned comment, it cannot be unaltered. But you're going to want to keep watching because I'm going to show you how to get the shortest link possible to put into your descriptions. So here I'm inside the YouTube studio and I want to add a video link. Let's just say I'm going to add in a video right here. I want to say, watch this, and then I'm going to put a link here. What people do sometimes is they will take this link and they will either shorten it using a bit.ly link or a Genius link, and they will put that into the description. Now that will take them outside of the app because now you've altered that web address. So what I can do is I can just go ahead and I can copy this link right up here, and without doing anything to it, I can go ahead and paste that. And that is going to work. People can click on that. It's going to keep them inside of the app. So here's a trick to shorten your link as much as possible. And a lot of people don't know this. So if we scroll down here, we can see there is a share button. When you click this share button, you can see something that YouTube does here. It goes u2.be. So it actually has shortened the link as much as possible. We're going to go ahead and we can actually just hit copy right there. I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to paste that. You can see how much shorter that is. It's much cleaner. And so that is what we do at Think Media. If you are going to shorten a link, that is the only way to do it. It's the best way to do it. It's going to keep them inside that YouTube app. Now remember, you don't want to mess with those links. You don't want to go in here and take away any of that HTTPS stuff. You don't want to put www. You don't want to mess with it because that will actually alter the link and it won't work. So we're going to double check this by hitting save, and I'm going to go to the video description and see which of these are clickable. All right, so down here in the description, we can see that our top link was unaltered, and that is completely fine. It's completely clickable because it's blue. This one, you can't even click on it. And so what that means is it's useless. You want to make sure that you are not deleting that HTTPS and adding www. So that is something really to take note of. Leave it unaltered and you will be fine. Now I have another major mistake that people make with links, and I'm going to show you right here. Let's say I wanted to take this description and use it as a template, and maybe to save time, I just wanted to copy and paste this description to another video. You want to be careful with how you do this because you will ruin some of the links. For example, down here, we can see it says, watch this. We have this clickable link. This is going to keep them in the app on mobile. Now you'll see here though, that with this long link, YouTube has actually shortened and compressed that link by adding a ... And so if I click on this video, it is still clickable because YouTube was the one that actually shortened that link, not me. If I go into the edit video up here, you'll see that the link still is the same. It's still, as you can see right here, it's still long, but YouTube was the one that shortened it. So if I click on it, this link is going to work. It is going to take me to this video that I wanted to send people to. So you can see right here, it is working. It sends them to the video. Here's where it gets really tricky. A lot of people think that you can just go ahead and copy the link that is in the description on YouTube and paste that to another video. Now, if YouTube has shortened it and has added that ... you need to be careful. The ... should tell you to stop, and it should tell you to be scared. No, it shouldn't tell you to be scared. It should tell you to go into the YouTube description and use that link inside the YouTube description. Do not use the link with the ... or your link will be dead. And I will prove it to you right now by going ahead and copying this clickable link. That should work perfectly fine. You think it would. I'm going to copy that. I'm then going to take it to a different video and I'm going to paste it right there, and it's unaltered and I haven't touched anything. I've just copied it from the description and I'm going to hit save. So now if I go check the description, we have the link right here. It looks blue. It looks great. You think I could click on it and it would work fine, but watch what happens when I click on this link. Video unavailable. So this is a huge mistake that people make, is that they are copying the links from other YouTube descriptions and they are applying that to their other videos. You do not want to do this. If you do want to copy from your description, what you want to do is go back into YouTube Studio and then copy those full links. Okay, so if you see ... remember, don't be scared, but go into the YouTube Studio and get that full link. Now, before I get into the websites and how to make sure that those links are completely compatible, make sure you leave a like if you've learned something new here and comment down below. Let us know, what kind of YouTube channel do you have? Let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. All right, so we're gonna go back into YouTube Studio. I've hit edit video. And this is where you would want to copy that link if you want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to make sure that our links are clickable. So we have a link here for growwithvideolive.com, and I'm going to show you the major mistakes that people make. A lot of people, what they do when they go into the description is they will just type in growwithvideolive.com just like that. Now, it is the same web address. If you were to take that and type that into Google, yeah, it would work, but on YouTube, it's a little bit different. So you do not want to type in just growwithvideolive.com and expect it to be clickable. It's not going to be clickable. The next mistake that people do is they will do www.growwithvideolive.com. This is also not clickable inside the YouTube descriptions. And so I see a lot of people who will do that. What you want to do is have that true address with the HTTPS, the colon, the forward slashes. You need all of that in order for it to be clickable inside of the YouTube app, inside of your descriptions. So you can see up here, we have all that and we have our website, and that is going to be clickable. You want that full web address in your description for it to be clickable. So inside this description, you can see these aren't clickable links. It's a bummer. A lot of people do this. Go in and fix them if you have been doing this. But this right here, growthvideolive.com, is clickable, and it will take I got scared there for a second because I thought either this whole video I'm doing is wrong or our Growth Video Live website is down. Not good options. But no, my internet just sucks and it's up now. So when you click on your link, you're going to see it will take you to the website. And right here, we have our Growth Video Live website, and it looks good and you can get there straight away, and you can do it right from the YouTube description. Now, if you want to make those links shorter, what you can do is you can use something like Bitly and actually shorten that link. And because it has that HTTPS, that is going to work, and it's going to be a clickable link for you. So you definitely can shorten links and use that if you're sending someone to a website, because that's going to take them off the app anyways. But you definitely don't want to do that if you're sending someone to another video, because we'll take them outside of the app. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now you know everything you need to know about links inside of YouTube. If you want to learn more about YouTube and the basic
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to properly upload your videos to YouTube, regardless if it's for a school project or you're trying to get one of these, or your school project actually turns into one of these. Hello, my people of the internet. Now, if you are new to me and this YouTube channel, we talk about all things YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss out. Now, there has been a lot of changes on YouTube, and it's time that I actually update this video. But my question to you is, are you doing it right? I really want to show you exactly what you need to do to properly upload your videos to YouTube. And there's a lot of new little settings. So let's just jump right into it. Let's take a look. Now that YouTube switched to Creator Studio, the first thing that we need to do is mouse up to the upper right-hand corner, make sure we're logged in. We'll see our little avatar icon. What we need to do is roll over to this icon right here and click on that. You see upload video, go live, create post. Now, you might not see go live or create post because those are options that are available with more subscriber count, and you might not have the requirement, but good thing that we're actually focusing in on how to upload videos to YouTube. So let's go ahead and click on that. That's going to take you to the Creator Studio, and you're going to see your screen like this. Now, there are two ways to actually upload your videos to YouTube. The first way is the drag and drop option. All we need to do is find the file, drag and drop it right here, and it starts to upload to YouTube. Now, the second way to actually upload your videos to YouTube properly, we want to come down to this button right here where it says select files, and we're going to search our computer for the file that we want to upload. Once we have that, we go ahead and hit open, and it starts to upload here. Now, if you look over here in the left-hand side, you can see the percentage uploaded, and it has the minutes and seconds left. Now, depending on how fast your internet speed will actually be faster to upload to YouTube. So if you have a slow internet connection or slower bandwidth, it's going to take a lot longer. Don't get frustrated here. Just be patient, or just upgrade your internet. But once it's done, you'll see it's getting ready to process. Now, depending on your file size, it might take a little bit longer to process. But if you actually go through this process, YouTube's actually pretty fast with this, especially as of late. It seems to be speeding up the processing time. Now that it's actually processing, they've come up here to the title. You notice that there's already a title here, and it's basically your file name that is the default. So what we'll want to do is change this. What I'm going to do is go a lot more in depth and have a very specific training on how to optimize a title and also how to optimize your videos. That's actually coming out soon. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. The next thing that we want to do is basically do a description. This description is extremely important to make sure at least one paragraph at the beginning of this paragraph reinforces this title very specifically. Now, the next thing that we need to do is pick our thumbnail. Now, you can see that YouTube has auto-generated that thumbnail. What we want to do is do a custom thumbnail. So let's go ahead and click on that. And we pre-designed a thumbnail. Go ahead and go from there. So you can do your custom thumbnail, or you can choose one of the thumbnails that YouTube auto-generated from your video file. Next, you can see playlist. Now, playlist is pretty cool here. And we're going to have some very in-depth training on this, but you can go ahead and select your playlist right here. And if you want to create a new playlist, you can do that as well, but we'll go ahead and select it to that one. You can select multiple playlists. The next one is a new feature, which is audience. Who's the video intended for? This has all to do with COPPA. And basically, you have to self-designate if the video is actually meant for kids or not. If it's not meant for a kids audience, but kids would be appealing to it, go ahead and hit no. If it's made specifically for kids, you need to be able to put that in there. And then two, if it's content that is age restricted, you can say, hey, you know what? This is more for a mature audience. We can go ahead and select that to 18 years old. But this video, we want to keep it that it's not made for kids, even though it might be consumed by some kids. But also, it's not restricted for anyone over 18 years old. Now, most of the people would skip here. And what I want you to do is see this more options. This is where we're able to put a little bit more detail to say, hey, there might be an integrated brand deal, a sponsorship, and then also tags. Now, tags, we're going to go really in depth on this in another training. But at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a power tip and show you exactly how to find the right tags for your videos to get your videos more visibility and views out on YouTube. But for right now, let's just go ahead and add a few keywords that are in our title or our description or video itself and move on. Next, let's go ahead and select language. Language, basically whatever the language of the video is where you select that. This one's in English, so we'll go ahead and do English here. And if we have some closed captioning, which we do not, you can go a little bit more in depth on your recording date. This is if it's very specific of the recording date and location. I don't necessarily need to give that content out to YouTube. Now, here's an area where a lot of content creators make mistakes is the license and distribution. Now, there's a couple licenses here. You see the standard YouTube license and also Creative Commons. Okay, so the standard YouTube license, there is a copyright protection, and you can actually in the copyright section of Creator Studio, you can go ahead and flag people that are actually uploading your content. That actually happens here on YouTube. But if you put Creative Commons, that gives you the ability to share with anyone. Anyone can use the Creative Commons type of videos in their videos, and there is no copyright strike. You're basically saying, hey, you know, my copyright's Creative Commons, and anyone can actually use that not only on YouTube, but also anywhere online. You can learn more about these licensing type by just clicking here, and it can give you a lot more detail than I did. If you want embedding, gives you the ability to allow people to embed your videos on different websites, which is a great traffic generator and get your message out there. If you want to stop that, let's go ahead and unclick that. But we want to have that. Now the next button is where you're able to either notify your subscribers or not. If it's checked, it will notify your subscribers. If it's unchecked, it won't send out that notification to your subscribers. Next is your category. Now there's a lot of people that are very concerned about category. This used to be really, really important in the early YouTube, but now it's not. YouTube's able to define based off of some video content. I actually did a full presentation on this a couple years ago at VidCon of how the AI is determining what category to actually put you in. And now for comments visibility, you actually have the option to either hold inappropriate comments or turn on comments or turn off comments. You basically have control over this. Once that's done, we can either hit the next button here or we can click on monetization. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next, and it goes to monetization, or you can just click on this up here for the navigation. Either way will get you to the next section. We want to monetize this, so let's go ahead and do that. If you have monetization available, you can choose exactly what you want to do, whether it's overlay ads, if you want sponsored cards, which I do not, and then you have skippable and non-skippable ads. If you are monetized, you are a YouTube partner. If the video is longer than 10 minutes, you can do some mid-roll and post-roll ads. You see right now we can do before the video and after the video, but during the video we can't because the ad breaks only happen after 10 minutes. And you have to be a Google partner to even have ads to go on. And now for the ad suitability, this is where you're basically making more revenue faster by self-certifying your content to say, hey, it's exactly what I said earlier, that it's not meant for kids, or it is meant for kids. It's appropriate for all ages or not appropriate for all ages. You can get very specific. If you actually use profanity, you can say, okay, I use light profanity or strong profanity, or you basically don't even click it. You can talk about adult content. You can get very specific on romantic and kissing, blurred content, so on and so forth. And then you can go into violence, same here, and then harmful or dangerous acts, drug-related content, and hate content. Firearms related, you can get very specific on that, and also sensitive issues. If there is none of the above, you go ahead and click that, and that basically is ready to monetize you. And that's where CPMs are not suppressed. You'll actually make more money this way. But I'm here to tell you, do not deceive YouTube. They can really see what's actually happening on your YouTube channel. You don't want anything to flag you. That could lead to a community guideline strike, and you do not want to have that. Next, video elements. YouTube gives us the ability to promote other videos that are on our channel or on YouTube at the end of our video or during our video. So at the end of the video is what they call an end screen. Let's go ahead and hit add. Now there's different templates that you can use. This is the one that I like to use right here, where it has 2 videos and then you can be able to subscribe. You see how it comes up right here. And then 2, if you want to change the video itself.
Hey, let me share something with you that's absolutely incredible. More incredible than the fact that I just wasted a bunch of money on this private jet.
I'm going to go ahead and change this one. You come right here to the pencil right here, and then you can select any video that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that one that's related to this video itself, and you hit save, and it gives you this little check mark right here when it's actually done. Let's go ahead and add a card. This gives us the ability to promote a video at any time frame within the video. Go ahead and hit add. What we're able to do right here is find exactly, we can just kind of scrub through. I want it kind of in the last third of the video because, you know, we want people to actually watch to the end of the video. Let's go ahead and add a card. And once you're done, you come right up here where it says return to YouTube Studio, and then you'll get this green checkbox. Now we're here on the last couple settings that we have. Now, before we jump into the visibility section, I want to let you know, I'm going to give you a couple big power tips after I teach you. You don't want to miss out on this. So let's go ahead and jump on visibility, and then we'll get to the power tips. So when we look at visibility, we can either save or publish. You can go public, unlisted, private, or members only, or you can schedule this. And so let me kind of run down this. Now, if you go public, you can make that visible for everyone to see. And if you do this, what I want you to do is make sure your video file is ready to go. So what you got to do is click on this link right there, and it's going to pull up your video. What you need to do is come over here to the settings and go to the quality and make sure it has all the settings right here. Because here's what happens. I've seen people actually publish the video immediately, and it's not done completely processing everything. And so it's either literal low resolution, or people just see kind of this black screen. So you want to make sure that it gives enough time that the video is ready to go. All you need to do is look at the video link, look under the settings there, and you're able to see if that video is ready to go. Now, there is a thing called public and then instant premiere. This gives you the ability to do a premiere. This is what it looks like. You're able to do a chat along with the launch of the video. This works extremely well when you have a long form video and you want to engage with your subscribers and the viewers that are actually coming on and watching. This is very used a lot, and it's not necessarily that effective unless it's something special. You can make an unlisted video, and you can basically give the link of the video to anyone that you want to share the video with, or you can keep private. I usually just upload directly to private, and then I just do either a members only where, you know, we can choose what type of members can actually do that. That's another setting that you have to have certain requirements to have that. But this is the one I use time and time again, which is the schedule. So let's go ahead and hit the schedule. We now can schedule the exact date and time we want to release our videos. So I'm going to go ahead and do it for April 28th, and we're going to do it at let's just do it at 6:15 a.m. And we can even set it as a premiere. So we can actually go and notify it. It'll actually put it up so that people can click on the link and see that there's a countdown before the launch of the video. So you can kind of build some hype on it. I don't necessarily do that, only on special occasions, because there's content creators that do that too much. And it really is just nothing too special. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And now we're at the point of scheduling that. Now you're able to see this screen where it basically says you're good to go. Okay, let me go ahead and give you one of the two power tips. The first one is you can actually upload multiple files all at once, save you a ton of time. All you need to do is come either drag and drop or come and select the videos. Keep in mind when you do multiple videos, you can't do more than 15 at a time. So once you hit upload, basically you see this. You see how many it's uploading and where it's at. You can see it's just go ahead and uploading these big files, and they're adding it right here. And you can see it has a lot in queue. Now the second power tip, and this is a big one for me because it has saved me literally thousands upon thousands of hours uploading videos and managing all these different channels that I do. And it is a tool called Tubebuddy. Now, Tubebuddy is an extension that helps you do your job a lot better. You can go ahead and find the link in the description below at tubebuddy.com/go. And once you have it installed, this is what you're able to do with videos. And Tubebuddy has done all the research here. They've done the heavy lifting. What you need to do is just add the relevant tags for your videos. And when you post your next video, make sure you tag me on socials because I'd love to see that you're using this as a tip. Plus, I want to feature you in my videos. Now, if you want some more views and visibility for your channel and for your videos, you need to optimize your videos. I made a video especially for that. You can find that right here where I go in depth of what you need to do to get more views and visibility for your videos. And we'll see you on that next video.
What's a guy? What does dude? I'll see a link on the YouTube. Come on, you two. Come on, Otis. Come on, Ginger. Otis, Ginger. Come, girl. Come on.
They must need to go out. Go towards them. Ginger.
Gingy.
Creating content is kind of like creating a baby. They're super fun to make, but then responsibility kicks in. You have to edit the content.
I'm sending a note to my professor telling her I'm having trouble getting the video to link up. They have to use foul language.
What?
I can't help it with Brandon. L-A-N-G-U-A.
Gee.
Language. Start typing in language like that, and that should take you to the group and spelling.
I know how to spell it. I'm asking why that game has to have it.
What?
Why your game has to have that filthy language on it.
I don't know. This one is the language with this one. This point.
Well,
I try to pick characters with it and without it.
well, you just have to have word come through.